Hello, my sweeties, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know me, my name is Elise, and thank you for joining my spooky little family. In today's video, we will be talking about Barbie. Let's get into the video.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Actually, I'm Cornelius.
You know what? I think you're more of an Alan. You should be honored. Alan is an ally.
So, I was reading a study recently that said that men are losing their virginity later in life on average. I don't remember the exact number, but it did only take into account sexual encounters with women, so I guess that could have skewed the numbers. Personally, I thought it was because of League of Legends.
Explain.
Well, I mean, who's gonna fuck somebody that plays League of Legends, you know?
Definitely not me.
Shit, not me, I'll tell you that right there.
Certainly not Barbie.
But it pissed off a lot of virgins. It pissed off a lot of incels.
It did.
For some reason.
Did.
And actually, I think that's a great segue. You know what else pissed off a lot of incels and virgins? Barbie 2023.
Yes. They're all currently crying about it here on YouTube.
Oh, they are going to be in your comments saying hashtag triggered.
Imagine being so mad about a movie that is made for women and for girls, and it is about a toy named Barbie. Funny.
Listen, what are you going to do? People are going to get mad. So tell us a little bit about this movie. What was this one about?
Barbie is directed by Queen Greta Gerwig, who also directed Lady Bird and lots of other great movies. Little Women with Florence Pugh. We love her. It also stars Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, and so many very talented people. America Ferrera, Michael Cera, Will Ferrell. Like, everyone is in this movie. It's pretty amazing.
Is the jury still out on if Margot Robbie is mid or not?
I will not have any of this Margot Robbie slander in my comment section. This channel is for the girlies.
Listen, I can't jump in there. She's a little too young for me.
God. In the film, Barbie suffers a crisis that leads her to question her world and her existence. That is the shortest synopsis I've ever read on IMDb.
Wait, that's the whole synopsis?
Yes.
How are we going to put the trailer over that?
I don't know. Let's put a bunch of pictures of Margot Robbie with hearts all over it. So, of course, there is a lot of talk about Barbie and Barbenheimer, and I'm seeing lots of people say that Oppenheimer was a masterpiece and Barbie was, some people think it was really great, and then some people think it was mid, and some people think it was like satire overload, which I have to say I'm going to high-key disagree with you, because I did, in fact, with Cornelius, celebrate Barbenheimer weekend. We went to see Oppenheimer on Thursday. We dressed up in black. I did like a whole Latina Oppenheimer vibe, like old man, but make it goth, but make it Puerto Rican, have a little Puerto Rican spice. I had a little Puerto Rican bucket hat. And, I served. Unfortunately, the movie didn't serve as much as I did. I think that it was really good that we decided to watch Oppenheimer first and then watch Barbie on Friday, which was really fun because, for all of you who don't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I went with about 10 people and we all wore pink and it was so cute. And all the girls in the bathroom were like, "Hi, Barbie." And it was so sweet. And it made my day. I just want to be called Barbie all the time. So, While I've been very excited for Barbie for like a year now, since we first got the image of Margot Robbie, in the pink car and everything, I didn't think I would leave the movie loving it as much as I did. I was kind of on the fence, even though I am a Greta Gerwig fan. I was a little bit on the fence. I was like, what are we gonna do with this story? Like, what exactly is gonna happen? Is it gonna be like a kid movie? Is it more catered to adults? And I was pleasantly surprised, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I thought it was very funny, and Margot Robbie is amazing. She is Barbie.
I think what was really great about Margot Robbie in this, cold take, her comedic timing was so good for this kind of role. She nailed the emotional beats. She nailed the comedic beats. She was amazing to see on screen. She is Barbie. There's no question. She is stereotypical Barbie.
Let's also talk about the music in this movie. And that was really, really, really good. Something to talk about.
Except for the Dua Lipa song.
Except for the Dua Lipa song. Ice Spice has the best song in the film, in my opinion.
Yes.
And it plays at the perfect time.
Perfect time. You're crying. You're in your feels. And then you got to start throwing ass.
It's iconic. Ice Spice is for the girls. So I think that was both our favorite song then. Even though I will say that the Billie Eilish song is very, very good. I really enjoyed that song.
All right, so listen, we talked about Margot Robbie. We talked about Dua Lipa. Now let's get to the himbo in the room.
Let's talk about the himbo in the room, and that is Ryan Gosling as Ken. And everybody was giving Ryan Gosling a lot of shit before this movie came out, okay? Everybody was like, he's too old. He doesn't even look like Ken. He's not funny. Da-da-da. Really? Really? Because he served and slayed. He served and slayed over a hot stove for us. I gotta say, he absolutely killed it for me. I think he really nailed all the comedy. I feel like him and Margot Robbie had great chemistry. I think just in general, he had great chemistry with everyone because he also had great chemistry with the other Ken. And just overall, he was a lot of fun to watch. And I feel like this is a role that kind of needed like a lot of versatility. And I feel like he definitely is the actor for that. He was funny. He wore his heart on his sleeve. I mean, he did a really great job. He also just like did a great job at nailing like being a doll, which Margot Robbie did as well. And I think they both really were just like the perfect choice.
Also, his like musical numbers, crazy. Was that him really singing? That was him singing, right?
Yes, he was singing.
I didn't know he was such a good singer.
Yeah, I love the entire like dance choreography for I'm Just Ken, and his vocals were so good, and it was very beautiful visually too. It was a really good scene.
Funny enough, Mark Ronson wrote it kind of as a joke, and she liked it so much that her and Ryan and everybody, they all kind of like figured out a way to actually put it in the film.
So we spoke about our leads, but we did not speak about a queen, and that is America Ferrera, who I was very happy to see in this film. I feel like I haven't seen America Ferrera in a big film in a while, and I've been a fan of her for a really long time. So I was really happy that not only was she in this, but she plays a very big part in this, which I was not expecting, especially because in the trailer I thought she would just play like a small part in the Mattel office building, but actually she becomes very important to Barbie. And I thought that whole dynamic and that whole story was very sweet.
The dynamic between her and her daughter in the movie just really grounds it. I thought their relationship was such a good way of kind of mirroring Barbie's relationship with her creator, and it was just a really well thought out, effective storyline in my opinion.
I agree. So anyways, let's talk about the story, because the story I felt like was very heartfelt, and I feel like it could resonate with a lot of people, not just me who has mommy issues, but even people that have good relationships with their moms.
Also, I thought it was a really interesting way of making a movie about like a famous IP like that.
Yeah.
It was really smart.
So a lot of people think that this story is man-hating.
Not enough.
Which is pretty funny because it's actually quite the opposite. And if you actually sat and watched the movie and waited till the end and paid attention and listened, you'd see that Barbie actually really cares about Ken.
Why would I watch a 2-hour movie when I can watch Ben Shapiro's 5-hour takedown of the movie? Anyway.
There is actually pretty much nothing I can think of to say that I didn't like about this movie. I think I like this movie overall. I thought it was funny. I thought it was shot beautifully. I think the sets are gorgeous and all the acting is really great. And I have no complaints.
All right, look, so let's get down to it. What are you going to give Barbie?
So to no one's surprise, I will be giving Barbie 5 levs out of 5. Because for me, it's just the perfect movie. It has everything I could ask for. I generally don't really like comedies, but this all works for me. And it has some of my favorite actors in it. So they went off. What can I say? They went off.
I'm going to have to agree with you there. I'm going to give it 5 levs as well. I really liked it. I got to tell you the truth, I was so surprised by, one, how funny it was, how great Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling were, both comedically and emotionally. I thought they were great. They had great chemistry. America Ferrera, she was great. I don't even know what you would nitpick about this, honestly. I mean, I had a great time. I thought it was really fun. It's just a silly movie. It's a silly, cute movie. And listen, if you're pissed about it, die mad. What am I gonna say? I don't know.
Literally die mad.
Like, it's a movie, dude. Like, I don't know. Listen, I'm not gonna keep talking about that. But what I will say was, it was a lot of fun, and it was a great experience.
What is the line from the Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice song? All of the Barbies are bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps me a lot. And be sure to click that little notification bell to be up to date every single time I upload. And let me know in the comments, have you seen Barbie? Do you plan on seeing it? Did you love it? Please be sure to leave a bunch of pink emojis down in the comments section. And if Barbie was one of your favorite films of the year, let me know. I'd love to talk about it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.